Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Good on the shot.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Cleveland shooting their first foul shot of the game. Now here's Jackson. It's deflected. It's stolen by Valanciunas. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Beyond the arc. And the basket good. Wall's got 5.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Here's Barnes. Pass to Ridnour. This one for 3. And Valanciunas kicks the Wall. From deep. They shoot again. Nobody near Allen. Valanciunas dishes to Ridnour. Allen for 3. Again, Allen missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside of bounds, Seattle will retain possession. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Laverne. Good. And Farmar gets the assist.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Launches a 3. Crab, good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Farmar kicks to Laverne. Rebounded by Fareed.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Sellers passes to Fareed. To the middle. And oh, here we go. Farmar's got it. The fast break chance. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The dish to Crab. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Crab's got 5 now.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Cleveland ahead as they wrap up the first quarter with a 13-4 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, Ridnour out there with Wall. Then it's Tony Kukoc. Then there's Blair. And it's Curry in at the 4 slot. And Seattle making a change here. Turioff is checked in.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
McAdoo dishes to Turioff. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut back down to 3 points with the bucket from Rush. Curry attacking. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Curry's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Dishes to Blake. Back to Smith. From past the arc. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Valanciunas is checked in for Cleveland. Allen comes in for Tony Kukoc. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Williams is checked in for McAdoo. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. Jordan Farmar, he's checked in for Steve Blake. And it's Jackson in for Smith.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Ridnour kicks to Allen. Tipped away. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Curry, no good. And it's Seattle with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's Barnes. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Here's Fareed. Can't throw it down with one hand.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff. Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Paul, no one around him. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
The shot by Paul, no good.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
A different look now for Cleveland. Sellers checked in for Kukoc. And Krabs subbed in for Moncrief. And Seattle also making a change. Cunningham's checked in.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Some changes for Seattle. Laverne comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Jackson.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Dewan Blair, he's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. That one misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
the battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Got a hand on it.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
To the paint. Now here's Paul. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it. Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Got a piece of it. Blake with the steal. No one near Smith as he lets it go. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Smith's got 5 now. Curry. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cleveland ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Checking out the group for Flip Saunders to start the second half. We've got Turioff. Sean Williams is out there with Harrison Barnes. And there's Jackson. And it's Simmons in the shooting guard position. From deep, Wall. Cleveland the rebound.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut back down to 2 at those points from Williams.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Goes up from the top of the key. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Turioff's got it all tied up now for Seattle.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And Curry, here we go. Jackson kicks to Barnes for the lead. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or 2, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. And they've gotten good looks, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Allen for 3. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Seattle trails by 5. They get it again. Barnes passes to Simmons. Williams for 3. Outside for Jackson. From deep. Again, the miss by Jackson.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
They get it back.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Williams with a clean look. Back to Barnes. Another shot. Drained for 2 points. Barnes has got 8 points.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then a second shot is the next best thing.
Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Williams with another miss. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Ridnour against Jackson. Lets it go with a three. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Luke Ridnour picks one up for Seattle. They have shot 6 of 7 at the line. A different look now for Cleveland. Fareed comes in for Curry, and it's Alan Crabb in for Luke Ridnour. Here's Crabb, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. Farmar dishes to McAdoo. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Hall's checked in for Cleveland. And Seattle also making a change. Steve Blake's checked in for Jackson. But they recover it. Cunningham kicks to Laverne. Goes up again. Cunningham's shot is off.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Crabb. And Valanciunas kicks to Crabb for the three. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range. And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cleveland leads by 16. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Allen is out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Wall. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ridnour in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Seattle trails by 16. Smith for 3. That's good. Smith's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Seattle.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
The pass to Barnes. They grab their own miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Turioff with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Wall. Here's Simmons. But they'll get another chance. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Jackson, he's checked in for Smith.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Cleveland leading by 13, but they recover it. Allen for the three. Cleveland the rebound.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Nobody near Barnes. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Ray. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
And Curry, here we go. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 6 points now for Valanciunas.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seattle calls timeout. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jackson has the open look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second. Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Barnes can't get it to go. Here's Wall. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh?
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And Cleveland making a change here. Paul's checked in. And Seattle also making a change. Simmons is checked in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
Wall attacking. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
It's been tough for them to try and slow down Wall. He's got 16 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. DeJuan Blair. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Porzingis comes in for Curry. Kukoc, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Allen Crabbe in for Chris Paul. Blake with it. He's picked up by Wall. And there's Steve Blake on the assist by Rush.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's Crabbe from beyond the arc and then some. And Cleveland leads by 18.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And the foul on Jordan Farmar. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Blake. Moncrief defending. Blake misses. Here's Crabbe. And Dante Cunningham gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That's good from Crabbe.
At the line for two.
Both free throws good from Crabbe. Here's McAdoo. No good there. And